We're back again for Jaewiththelocks. Welcome back. This is episode 6. And you know what? You can log in so you can see the comment. I can see it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. They are at this point. They already know how we are. We always do the same thing every live.
This
Y'all
gonna
know
be a blooper right here, right?
Oh my God, the blooper's gonna be on point.
This gonna be one of our bloopers, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be me every episode. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. One of the first topics that we're actually going to be discussing tonight is going to be careful who you surround yourself with. I know we love to call everyone our friend, and we love to like look back on history and just be like, well, this person used to be a good person to me, so I'm just going to hold on to them. But I feel like you definitely need to pay attention to whether you are dying or growing with a person. You have to pay attention to whether that person is keeping you boxed in or they're giving you the room. No, don't sit up here and act like it was my fault. You betrayed me. Whether they give you the room to flourish and be you and be comfortable. One thing about it, the more you get to know yourself, being around anything that makes you feel uncomfortable isn't something that you are normally drawn to anymore. Was that enough? No, that was my bad. Sorry, y'all. He's like, what is this? Is it? Nah, not yet. Anyways, it didn't sound like a. Anyway, it did sound like someone. Thank you, little one. Thank you. They try to make it seem like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Anyway, you guys know what to say? Oh. Anyways, what do you guys have to add to the topic, which is, again, I'm just going to reiterate it. It is
I agree with that because recently I thought that now that's enough. Recently I thought that this particular person that I met was like on point with everything as a friend, right? But other people were seeing certain things about this person, but dang, you made me forget as soon as I said that mic. I think that kicked in on me though. Damn, I forgot. This is a blooper.
Mommy, jump in. All right.
Okay, wait.
We gotta run it back. So let me just go ahead and we gonna run it back. We are very 420 friendly. Okay? We love herbs. And we're herbalists. So if you see some funny stuff, just roll with it. Laugh.
Just roll with it.
This y'all know how we are. We laid back, we cool, goofy, be funny, but we share some real shit at all times. At no point are we super serious. Unless we super serious. And you can tell that. So, vibe with us. Enjoy. Come on in. Alright. So what were you saying?
I don't know.
Anyways.
I told you when Mikey came in and just threw me off.
Okay, I will actually share an experience. And I won't name.
That's what I was saying, but go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'll share an experience. But I won't name any names, to protect the person. I did have a friend, and this friend and I, we talked quite often when I was going through a whole lot of stuff. Like a whole lot of trauma, a whole lot of oh my gosh, but I was still holding on to my trauma, still holding on to the things that was hurting me. But whenever I seem to be veering in the path of attempting to heal, being interested and intrigued and excited about healing, excited about the new things that was going on in my life, I would notice that this friend would get really quiet or distant. Or they'll just stop responding. Or they would like, oh, that's nice, do the little pat, 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 and then, just go back into, well, remember when you was doing this and remember when you was doing that. They wanted me to stay the same. They wanted me to stay in the same shit, the same trauma, the same mess. They wanted me to still be Broken J because they benefited from Broken J. They didn't have to change themselves. They didn't have to attempt to heal. They didn't have to attempt to move forward or let go of their own drama or baggage because, oh, here it is, somebody that we kindred. Like, we got the same mess going on. Like, I could vibe with this. They comfortable in it. So they wanted me to be comfortable in it, but I wasn't comfortable in it. So I decided to move out of it. And the more I moved out of it and the more stuff I kind of ventured into, it was like, oh, you think you should be doing that? It was the negative, feedback, and it was like really having me second guess whether I should do it. And the more I actually sat with myself and actually did the work, and I journaled a lot during my first beginning healing stages. I journaled a whole lot because it is something about traumatic episodes that will cause your memory to slip like a lot. And I know those that deal with like that's been abused or that deals with a lot of emotional trauma, you'll notice that your memory sometimes will evade you. And so I started to journal to try to keep track of everything that was going on with me, even those conversations I was having with this friend. And that's when I would begin to notice, like, whenever we were on the phone, it was heavy. Always negative, just a lot of negative energy. And my own conversation back stopped being so negative. It stopped being, oh, this is going on with me. Oh, that is going on with me. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to fight that nigga. Like, it stopped being all of that. And it started being like, you know what? I'm going to hold myself accountable. Like, if I have to be responsible and I have to take account for everything that I'm permitting in my life, then I need to stop permitting certain shit, because I can't keep saying, well, he caused me to react like this because he did that, when why is it that I didn't just cut that shit off when he did whatever he did? People can do whatever they want to do, but why is it that we permit them to continuously do it? And then we complain about it. We run to others and we trauma bond with other women and other men, on some, oh, this is what's being done to me type stuff. But why is it that we're not like, you know what? That don't make me feel good. I'm gonna talk to this person one time. They ain't really digging it. I'm gonna go on. Why is it that we're holding on to this pain that is continuously like cycling in these relationships that we have? Like,
it's
familiar. That's true.
It's familiar and it's comfortable to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It's like this water over here is warm and clean, but you so used to being in this hot and dirty water. You know what I'm saying? There's always drama over here. There's always something going on. But over here, you know what I'm saying? You want to get over there into that clean water where it's peaceful and serenity, but you so familiar and comfortable with all the drama that you scared to get into that comfortable spot.
Big facts. That shit you wear like a robe. It be so comfortable. Like, I'm just gonna lay right here.
That's too much work.
It's way too much work to
but
get
it look real fun over here right now, though. You know, I'm gonna sit right here.
Did I die?
Yeah.
No. Why not? Like, that's true. I literally just journaled that the other day. Sometimes, like, that trauma could feel so comfortable, and it's a uncomfortable because you're uncomfortable in it. You hate it. You sad. You crying. You fighting. You fussing. You cussing. You loud. You acting all in your masculine energy. So it don't feel good. But at the same time, it's like to be with anything outside of that, you're scared. You scared that, and I also journaled this too. At one point, I was scared to heal because I felt like I was gonna lose my friends. I was gonna lose family members. I was gonna lose people. I was gonna lose so much. I just felt like there was so much that I was gonna lose if I healed, because I would no longer identify with them anymore. I would no longer connect with them anymore, because the shit that they gonna be talking about, I'm not gonna be talking about it. I'm not gonna be entertaining. I'm not finna gossip with you. I'm not finna sit up here and argue with you. I'm not about to let you have access to me after you wrong me, or after you disrespect me, or after you belittle me. I'm cutting you off. And it's like, I love you though. I love you, and I don't want to have to cut you off, but I know I'm gonna cut you off, because if I go down this path of healing, I already know I'm about to lose a whole bunch of people. And it's like that fear tried to encase me and keep me within, saying, you know what, I'd rather vibe within whatever this is. I'd rather just sit here and be okay with being uncomfortable in this situation, hanging around people that I know don't respect me, I know don't like me, I know don't care about me, all for the sake of saying that I have somebody around me, all for the sake of saying, oh, you know, I'm here, I'm bonded to somebody. But what's the bond worth if I'm sitting there crying, fussing, cussing about it? What is the bond truly worth if I know you really don't care about me? You really talking behind my back, you downing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the bond really worth when you know these people don't give a fuck about you for real?
But, you know, sometimes some people just can't. They don't like to reflect on themselves, because when you get into that state of loneliness and everybody is gone and now it's just you all alone, now you got to deal with what's sitting in the front of you. You got to deal with you, basically. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like themselves. So how can I get over there? You know what I'm saying? Because I got to deal with me first before I could really get into anything healthy. I got to deal with me first. I got to clean me first. So a lot of us cannot deal with ourselves. Like, looking at yourself in the mirror sometimes be like, damn, what the hell that is? You know what I'm saying? You done put so many masks on to where it's too many for you to take off. So how could you really say to a certain extent, well, some people could say that, you know what, I don't want to be here no more, but I don't want to deal with all the bullshit that I got to go through to clean myself off, to pull all of that.
Big fact.
It's hard to be uncomfortable. You don't want to be in the uncomfortable. You don't want to be, you like you said, you done got comfortable in the state that you was in. And now you have to be uncomfortable to get it right. You have to pull off all of that you had put on to start putting back on the right stuff, so you can be in the right state of mind. You can be that person that you know that's deep down inside of you. And back to what you were saying about sometimes your friend or the friend that you was referring to, I was thinking as you was talking, misery loves company. Your friend did not want you to get it right because you had that bond with that friend, going through the same stuff. Like you said, the trauma bond. It was there. So as bad as you was having it with whatever you was going through, your friend could relate. And like, we're bonded in that situation. The minute you start getting your stuff together, now that person knows, oh, I'm going to lose this person because they're not going through that anymore. Yeah. And so they were not interested in seeing you progress.
Yeah. It's so not worth it. I mean, when I tell you I could love a person to death, but if I feel like you are in any way attempting to harm me emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, I don't care what it is, you get to a point in your healing journey where you love people from a distance. I'm always love you. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a hard-body loyal person. Very loyal. Terribly loyal. loyal to a fault. Whatever you eat make me shit. I'm that loyal. Okay? So when people used to cross me then, I used to make excuses for them. People cross me now, you gotta go. I love you, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Because how can I tell you or say, oh, well, love yourself, and then I'm demonstrating not loving myself because you know that you crossed me. You know that you had me fucked up in some type of way. So what am I showing you if I let you play with me in my face and then still permit you to have access to me? I'm teaching you that it's okay to disrespect me. That goes back to me holding myself accountable. I'm going to hold myself accountable as far as who I give my access to. We all should feel like we big dogs and we raw. I'm very raw, okay? Very, very raw. I'm quiet, but the way I think is attractive on many levels. As far as friendship, as far as relationship, as far as whatever. I don't care what anybody called me in the past. I don't care if you knew me today. If I read another book, you don't know me tomorrow. If I educate myself or investigate myself tomorrow, you don't know me the next day. I'm continuously on the healing journey. I'm striving for it. Like people go to the gym and work out. Like I'm that hard about it. I'm on top of it. And even though I don't have all the tools and I don't know everything about where I'm going, I know that eventually the goal that I have and the purpose that I have, which is to help women, to help people, period, to assist people in healing, I know that I'm going to get there. I don't know how. The road is looking real iffy, but I don't know who needs to hear this. But you feel like it's going to take so much for you to actually start. But I do this podcast right here in my own house. I have 4 kids. I have every excuse in the world, which I used to give myself, and now I took away all of my excuses. I set up my podcast in my house, got me a camera, and I do it. I figure it out. Things that I'm interested in, I do it. Do I have all the tools? Do I know what I'm doing? Do I know how to do it right? Google is my best friend. I'll be out there Googling whatever. And that just is to say that I want it so bad that I don't care what my beginning looks like because I know what it's going to look like in the end. You have to be that hard and that on top of shit about yourself every single day, even when it's hard. And they done seen me at my worst. When I don't want to do podcast episodes, I'm depressed, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, I don't want to do nothing. They done been there. And it made me push. I said, and I when they came at me, I know something wrong with you. I'm doing the work. I'm doing my steps. I'm doing my tools. I pull out my journal. I pull out my books. I go and I pray. I go and I sit with myself. I sit with my thoughts. Everything that I need is within me. Everything that I need in order to move forward and come out of that funk is within me. I have to sit and investigate what truly has me down and what steps I need to take in order to alleviate whatever that stress is.
Transparency. People feel realness. People, when you're genuine about something and you're genuine about helping other people get through their situation, when you're genuine, people feel that. They relate to it. Mm-hmm. So you have to keep going. Like you said, there are days you don't feel like doing it. But you know what you're doing is helping somebody else. Somebody who's scared to speak up. Somebody who's scared to say what's going on in their life, whether they're being abused, whether they're being mistreated. Whatever the situation is, you're putting yourself out there for the world to see. And say, you know what? I've been through it. I'm getting through it. I got through it.
And I have. I have been sexually abused. I have been molested. I have been raped. I have been beat on. I have been emotionally traumatized. I have been mentally abused. I have been torn down. I've been beaten down emotionally. I've been belittled. I've been married and I am divorced. I've been the baby mama. I've been the drummer. I've been it all. Okay, like, and that's just to say that where I've been didn't break me. I learned what I needed to learn from those lessons. I would not wish those lessons on anybody, but I learned what I needed to learn, and I retained the wisdom. And whatever I learned, I'm going to give back. I'm going to share. So nobody, if I say, hey, if I see that you seem to be not okay, or I've been noticing different ones are saying they're not okay, and I reach out to you, please don't ever feel like, oh, I'm that person that's going to judge you, tear you down, that's going to any of that. I've been there. I would rather you vent to me and us leave it right there in the chat or leave it right there on the phone than to hear that you're not here anymore. My inbox is always open. Always open. Even with 4 kids. One thing I always said, that the tone that I wanted for the podcast was I wanted to feel like I'm the friend that most people feel like they never had a chance to have. I wanted to be transparent and be open and be real about things that go on in relationships with us women, period. I've always wanted that. So I only hope that this does come across in that way, because that's the energy that I want for Jaewiththelocks, always, from the beginning to end. So, do any of you guys have anything to say? Because we do have people here. Do any of you guys have anything to say in regards to watching who you surround yourself with? He looked over at him like, you got something, I ain't got nothing. And again,
oh, we cut people off fast. So.
You talk about we. I don't think, and that's enough. I don't think men cut each other off. I think, and this is my own personal opinion, I would love for y'all to tell me I'm wrong, to be honest.
You're
but from what you talking about, you're right. What? What I've observed is that men are very surface level with each other. You said real deep. I feel like men are very surface level, because the questions that women tend to ask, men don't ask.
Yes.
So how is it that men friendships last longer, but y'all, some men could be full of toxic, all of this, and that's always been a question to me. How is it that your homeboy so toxic, but y'all still be cool?
That's you.
Did you just point at him? That don't work.
No.
Come stand behind the camera. You know, cameraman. Are you leaving? Come back. We need your answer.
Oh, my bad.
You trying to get away?
I'm staying right here. Go ahead.
Oh no! You come sit back down. They trying to run away from the camera. What is going on? Hello. Cool stuff.
1 second. That's good for now.
I don't know.
Alright, what's the question?
How is it that, one, the first question I asked was, do you have anything to add in regards to being careful who you surround yourself with?
Oh yeah.
You too far away. You gotta come closer.
Yeah. Things do happen throughout the day. No matter throughout your life, where you can be in trouble for somebody else's problems. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
So that's what you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with.
All I know is there's a lot of people that because of a person's status, because of what a person has, because of what I don't know what term I want to use, but because of, I guess, what that person embodies, even as far as I know some people stay friends with people because of their status on social media and stuff like that. They being treated like shit. You know your friends talking about you. You know as soon as y'all leave, they destroying your name. Like they have no respect for you. But you'll stay in access, in contact with them. They don't permit you to reach the levels that you are supposed to be reaching, but you'll stay in contact with them because of what they seem to invite. You can't be rude.
Oh, what if you want to be violent? You want to be violent.
Hi, Rashawn.
You gonna stay that high, Rashawn?
Okay, so what do you have to add? The question that was put out on the table is, he's like, I'm just kidding. Okay, we're gonna get you a man. We're gonna get you.
Let's get it.
Okay. So the question that was asked is, be careful about the people that you surround yourself with. Do you agree? And why do you agree if you do agree? If you disagree, why do you disagree?
I agree 1,000% because number one, energy is everything. If someone has the wrong energy, I don't want you around me. So that's as far as negative energy, as far as energy that's always down, always depressing. Also, and this goes for, the younger and the older group, you don't want to hang around the wrong people. They'll get you in trouble. They'll make you feel some type of way. They'll hurt your feelings. They'll talk about you behind your back. You always got to differentiate your true friends and your enemies. Because when you don't differentiate those two, if you don't watch who's around you, you're really never going to succeed. Because me personally, if I'm around somebody that's a millionaire, guess what? I'm going to be a millionaire too. If I'm around somebody that's broke, busted, and disgusted and stealing stuff out of everybody else's pocket, then that's what I'm going to do too.
Big facts.
What's the old saying? Birds of a feather flock.
Oh, birds of a feather flock together. I done heard, okay, so I done heard women say, oh, just because.
Oh, too tall.
Just because my friend is a hoe, that don't make me a hoe.
Lies.
I done heard men say, just because my dog is a hoe, don't make me a bad guy. I'm a good guy.
Lies. Your actions show it. Shut up. Straight to the point.
Hey, I got a lot of friends that I'm good at.
Oh, so you have a lot of friends that are whores.
Yeah, I'm home with the kids. So
You said you a hoe with kids.
that's how I'm home with the kids. So.
You're home with the kids.
Oh,
Yes.
my bad. I was like,
Wait,
sorry.
because I thought you said you're the whole with the
That's what I heard.
Wait.
No,
Rewind.
Exactly.
He
But
said,
see, these are friends I was friends with since we was in 3rd grade.
okay.
You see what I mean? Men friendships last so long. But women friendships do
That's my question. Okay, you could have a homeboy and that homeboy could be a grimy ass dude and just like, you know what I'm saying? Just handle you.
I know where to place you.
I mean, but I don't understand how y'all remain friends with a person like that though.
Reason being because, like my brother just said, we know how to move.
Yeah.
So
I just
if
say
we
that
have
all the time.
friends, see, that's the thing. We have friends, and then you got frenemies. Okay, you got that
Look
same.
at Mikey like,
You got that same. You got that same friend that'll sit there and talk to you. Oh yeah, bro, you feel me? Your new car nice. Your new chain nice. Your dollar this nice, bro. You doing so good. But then next thing you know, turn around and be like, man, this nigga here, bro. This nigga da 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 that. Like
when we know that a woman is like that,
y'all cut off.
we cut off, bitch. We can't trust you.
See.
Trust is everything to us.
See, it must be just.
And see,
Let me the stuff we say to around them.
Yeah,
I heard that.
And that's what it
So
shows.
men say that they limit what they do around it. When they know who a person is, that's how they handle them. So if they know that they're no good or they're gonna try to use them, that's
Then
how
what's the point of having them around you?
Because they might be beneficial for
Yeah,
something
it's a
that
purpose.
y'all wouldn't even understand.
Yeah.
Like what? You know how to tinker on cars?
I got it. I got that.
You got some friends
That's
that's
just
good
like
at certain things.
you can have a homegirl, right? Only time she come around is when you cook. I could benefit off of you. You feel me? I already know that you ain't shit, but you a hell of a damn cook, bitch. You cooking? I'm at your crib, so I got you.
That's just like
I'm gonna start handling females like that. Now I'm gonna see where you can be, where I can benefit off of you at.
even though I understand that that's how men handle it, I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. I don't want to be around you.
What? It's too much. It's too much. You gotta put into it.
They're not so emotionally invested in it.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, like y'all can have y'all little moments, but y'all bounce back real
Right away, like
It be nothing.
Because that's the thing when with men, if we call somebody friend or even a companion in general, just somebody that we hang out with, not even on a daily basis. The reason why friendships like that last so long, just like Mom said, we feed you with a long-handled spoon. So we only give you what we want you to know or what we want you to see or what we want you to do. Take for instance for me. I've been a chef for 15 years. I know I got friends that ain't shit. But guess what? Them same friends coming by plates, them same friends that came and ate at my hotel or restaurant or wherever I was. But guess what? They only got a select type of service. Reason being because you don't want that person all in your game room. Because the moment that person get in your game room is the moment that person get to turn around and talk about you. Get to say this, get to say that, get to downplay it, all that.
I think
But
I understand
It don't
now.
even have to be that though. You know what I'm saying?
I think I understand though.
I mean, I got it when
Women
you said
don't
the
have
beneficial
boundaries
part.
in
I got
friendships.
that.
That's what I'm getting out of all of this. What you said, what you
And
said.
me personally,
Women will give it all up.
I don't want a woman that
Men
has
don't.
not, I don't want a woman that has not had a friendship over 5 years with her.
Why is that?
Because if you can hold a friendship, you can hold a relationship.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but it's a cause and effect.
I heard that because
What he
Because with that relationship and with her, she ain't giving me what you could give me.
No,
You
that's
know what
why
I'm
I say
saying?
it's a cause and effect.
Right.
Always
So
a cause and effect. But at the same time, the reason why I say naturally I would like for a woman to have more than 5 years in a friendship, number one, that shows your character. Because if you don't have character, that woman is not going to hang around you.
I heard a man say exactly what
Number two, that shows that you're loyal. That shows that you're not going to bullshit me. That shows me that you're not going to bullshit my feelings. That you're not going to bullshit on how I feel or what I say or what I do. Number three, that means you have understanding, because in friendships, you have to have understanding. Because at the end of the day, I may be right about something, you may be right about the same thing, but we coming at it in two different aspects. So one of us would think that the other is wrong when naturally we're both right. That's why I feel
You're not wrong. I do not disagree with anything you said, to be very honest with you. However, as a person that damn near cut everybody off,
blocker queen,
block queen,
the blocker queen.
strong, okay? Y'all ain't get blocked, right?
I feel special.
So I'm just saying.
I'm chilling. I got an invite, so I feel good.
I disagree. I don't agree with that.
Kudos.
Now, I don't agree with the first part about having a friend for 5 years or more or whatever. I don't agree with that. Because I'm such a person till, I guess I'm so trusting and loyal. I want somebody I can trust back. If I don't get that reciprocated to me, I'm going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm walking away.
Big facts.
You don't worry, you never knew me, I never knew you, we're done. And that's just me.
I have to agree, and it might be the fact that she my mama. It might be that. That might be the reason why, because she raised me. I am the type of person, either I'm extremely closed off or I'm extremely open, and I'm only open with people that demonstrate I can trust. And I used to give that trust out very quickly. She'll tell you. Girls used to bother me and bully me in school, and I used to come and tell her, they're my friends. They're my friends. So I done been through my fair share of holding on to people. Holding on to shit that's proven not to really care about me. Okay? So in the spirit of me getting to know me and me being real with me and me being uncomfortable in whatever place I'm in, I began to notice that a lot of my friendships that I had didn't serve me. They only served that other party. Like, I was that friend that you literally, everybody would give kudos and props to everybody else. Oh, thank you to this person for coming through. Thank you to that person for coming through. I appreciate this person posting their pictures and everything. And then I would realize I was the person that was in the kitchen, and I was cooking, and I was cleaning, and I was asking everybody, are you okay? Do you need anything? Are you good? Blah, 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 blah. I was the person that kept everybody drunk, happy, giggling all through the night.
What about me?
But nobody gave me a thank you.
Yeah. What about me?
Nobody nobody was like, oh, thank you to Jacoby. And it wasn't that serious to me then. I overlooked it because I was like, I don't need to thank you. I'm doing it because I love them. Blah, blah, blah. But it's the principle. Once I started getting into this place, I began to know that it was the principle of things. Like, that was a slap in the face. You look at me as the friend that is going to come through, that is going to bend over backwards, that is going to satisfy everybody's needs. But, oh, she's just that friend that I call on because I know she's going to come. She's reliable. She's loyal. I can trust her. Like, I can leave her in the house with my purse, my man, my kids. And it's like, I know she's good. But she's not enough of a friend to publicly say thank you to. I could not surround myself with anybody anymore that I cannot trust to every level. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in a place that I know we can function where we benefit from each other. But if at any point you show me that you flake, you slack, you not real, you underhanded, I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, yeah, let me just drop you down a couple levels. No, you gotta go. You gotta fucking, before I slap the shit out you, like, you got to go. And then because I don't want to react in those manners anymore, I remove myself out of those type of situations. I don't put myself around those type of people because I don't trust many people.
And I think that's the issue for me, that I don't trust many people. So once I vetted you and I found that I can trust you, and then I feel deceived by you at any point in time, that's really what gets me. I'm more upset with myself for not properly vetting you. And I allowed you to get close to me. I allowed you to get into that private place that I only reserve for people that I trust. And you disappoint me in that manner. Now I'm mad at me because I didn't see who you really were.
Yeah. Yeah. And it take a while for you to, it definitely takes a while for you to trust yourself, your judgment again. That is the most important thing that I don't think people understand. When people tell you, after you get out of a relationship, you need to be by yourself, you just assuming, oh, they hate it. I'm good. I could go on. It's other people out here. No, the reason is because if you're a person that really cares deeply for other people, when you're dealing with them, when you come out of a relationship, you're not questioning your sanity, You questioning your judgment. Like you chose them. You stuck it out. You gotta sit up here and you gotta go through the whole process of the fact that you was feeling disrespected, belittled. You probably was accepting shit that you knew was below your worth, fucking with their ass. And then here it is, like, you gotta process all of that. You gotta unpack all of that before you deal with another person. Before you end up unpacking all your old shit on a new person.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got snap. You don't want to end up, and it really, to be transparent, it really took my last, like, official relationship for me to actually know that I was taking out all of my old trauma on him and making him prove he not the last dude. You gotta prove to me you ain't about to lie to me. You gotta prove to me you're not about to cheat on me. You gotta prove to me that you gonna really show up for me. Like, you gotta prove all this shit. Cause this nigga said, and that's why I don't go into situations trauma bonding no more either. I want you to be you, your authentic self. Because if I tell you the shit I've been through, you just gonna avoid those landmines until you get in the clear enough to hit me with the landmines. Okay? And that's why I don't tell people what I've been through. I don't tell, when I say people, I don't tell people that I'm dating, people that I'm interested in, like, the shit that I've been through. Because I want to get to know you for you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear how your thoughts normally run without my interference. I want to know how your mind works. Because I need to know if I can vibe it or if I can't. A lot of us, we go, and I want to say, we said this in the first live, a lot of us go into situations laying out the whole blueprint of how a person can screw you the fuck over by telling them all about trauma. Because guess what? Everything that you name, if you think that person is not paying attention and just sidestepping, they sidestepping those. Oh, she said that the last dude that she was with screamed at her. Let me make sure I always use a cool, calm, and collect. Because I'm real laid back right now. I'm cool. She said, oh, baby, yeah, I ain't like that, but it's cool. It's all right. Da, da, da. And here she go. My last dude yelled at me and he didn't. He got to be the one. Because he going to yell at you. Maybe 6 months from now. He going to yell at you. You have to go into, you got to go into that with a whole different, like, that's why I'm real big on heal before you date.
Yeah.
So that you can actually look at things through a healed view. You know what you want. You done wrote down your boundaries. You done wrote down your standards. You have them memorized to the T. So if one of your standards is, oh, I don't date dudes that's, no disrespect to my jail babes and stuff, but one of your standards is, oh, I don't date dudes that's been to prison, or I don't date dudes that's been to jail.
I just had to say that. Sorry.
I don't know if y'all heard of it, so I'm not gonna repeat it.
Dudes that live with their mamas.
I don't have a problem.
I do.
If you now, I'm a vet it though. I'm a vet it. That is one thing. If you live with your mom,
why?
I would personally.
Why?
I would vet it because in all honesty,
now you got a question.
I think that's smart.
Now you got a question.
How old?
What you mean?
How old?
Shit, if you damn 48 years old and you living with your mama, nigga, you need a whole pacifier and some pampers.
You're right on. Okay.
No.
So what age is okay?
Anything under 25?
If you about,
Anything under 25?
I say 30, cause sometimes you might need a little more time to get that little kickstart.
About 25, you get out of college.
I mean,
you starting your career. So,
most people.
Yeah.
Most.
By 30, you should already land
Most.
thing.
By 18.
Yeah, I was out by 16. So I know.
So that's one of your standards. And whoever deals with
Yeah, I mean, if you live with your mama, I still, when I come to your mama's house, I gotta abide by your mama's rules. If your mama say I gotta,
What if the mama stay with him?
That's different. But then it's a limit.
How is
then
that different?
I can't because he's taking care of the bills. Right. Yeah. He's taking care of the bills.
Have you ever met a mama that don't act like a mama? Like,
But she still know her role or place when it's his
she and me. Thank you. She and me. Who?
But
none of them.
But in my house, if I'm paying all the bills, my rules. I respect the young man that takes care of his mom.
Yeah.
I respect it. He's paying the bills. He's taking care of whatever. I respect that. And I see, as a matter of fact, how a man treats his mom is how he's going to treat me.
Right. Yeah.
But he's going to treat her well.
Mommy.
I'm going to be treated well.
But that's different.
I understand what you're saying. If she's taking care of him.
I can't deal with no man who, Mama, you done drunk all the orange juice. Nigga, why you still in my house?
Well, my house said, Mom, why
Ma, you ain't cooked. Nigga, I know like your woman.
Oh, that's totally different. I ain't on that. I ain't on that. That's weird. They in a relationship. They are in a codependent relationship. Okay?
Oh, I can't
they
do
need each other.
Nor a mama's boy. I can't deal with mama's boys. You know, they. What you mean? What is going? My mama said that I can't go. My mom, no. My mama boy, pop your mama titty out your mouth.
If it's a mama's boy where he has like just a certain level of respect for his mom, you know, he goes out, he checks on her. Da, da, da. Okay,
different.
But if he's a mama's boy, like my mama don't like you, so. She said you can't come to our house or no.
Our house.
You can't come over there. Like they will do that. What do you mean?
Grown ass men.
You gotta tiptoe when you come in the house.
Oh no, you ever got this one? Wait until my mom go to sleep and open the door. Nigga, we grown. Why I gotta wait till your mama
You know what? I'm about to go in the house and I'm gonna find 2 pans and I'm gonna smack them together.
Everybody wake up.
He in trouble now. No. I'm not doing
And that's
that.
what I don't understand. Like, if you know that you are not financially situated to a certain extent to be with a certain type of woman, why pursue that woman?
Exactly.
Why put yourself through the heartache for that woman to say, really?
Yeah.
You know, that just don't make no sense. I mean, if you're gonna get with somebody, at least show me what you're gonna bring to the table. Because I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna bring to the table. I don't want to be that person to where every time we go out the bill is on me. Or oh, can you come pick me up? Nigga, when you gonna pick me up? Or this prime example, I just met this guy, right? Nice looking dude. Short, but nice looking dude. I said to him, yo, if you like me, ask me out on a formal date. Boom. I still ain't get the formal date.
But once you come see them all the time, be on the phone with them, text them back real fast. No, I don't have time for you. You can't even take me on a date and show me a good time.
Sound like you done been with it.
You supposed when people do that, you're supposed to give less.
Right.
You're supposed to pull back. Okay. Cause
You
right.
that guy.
Have you asked them
I was waiting on her to get finished. Oh, because I don't take you out.
But who gives a fuck whether you're the bad guy? These are your standards. Your standards are not supposed to lessen.
Did you ask him why he didn't ask him to do?
Why should I have to ask?
Exactly.
No, but that's what you wanted. So.
But I told
If
him
that's
it was.
my standard.
When I said that, when I threw that out there, you should have said, oh, you know what? My pocket's kind of low. Say something. But you said to me, I got you. So now,
Oh, he just said, I got you.
Women respect.
it's a time limit to that. How long I gotta wait? 6 months for a date?
I never knew what I got you meant.
Yeah, I
When I got it, I got you.
didn't say that.
When I got it, I got you. I got you.
How I do it, I call on the phone, just, okay, so you got the 13? 13? Okay. I get paid that next day, so hey, cool.
Everybody ain't
No.
know that.
Take on the day after payday.
Yeah. Real good.
Don't you make an effort.
Hey,
Make it look real good.
women just respect honesty. Ain't nobody looking for you to be out here like you balling out of control.
Right, like
we
your
can
daddy
tell
out
off
of
rip whether you balling out of control or not. What you mean? So at the end of the day, we ain't looking for that. We looking for simple effort.
Yeah, but
Oh, now you got a question. I like you
Oh,
now.
not a question.
I like you now. You didn't want to ask no questions before.
I went myself.
So what made you start it?
Oh, you.
What I said.
Oh, you said a lot.
Oh.
Yo, go
So,
ahead.
do you like when they ball out of control?
No.
Skip you. Mom?
Skip me.
Me? She's married. She can't
I
answer that.
know.
No, I mean, because I think the first time my husband took me out, we did go out to Red Lobster back 30 years ago. That was something,
Yeah.
something good. But I was impressed that he took me there. But if he had taken me to get a something from a P&J or something, because how I felt about him, it wouldn't matter.
You can take me. You can take me to a picnic.
She didn't answer, so. Okay.
What you?
She did.
I'm blind. I'm blind. You gotta tell me. You talking to me?
Hold on.
Give.
I thought you ain't see me look over at her.
Yeah,
I can't see.
answer. You can answer.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm really simple. Effort is everything to me. If you plan today and say, hey, you and I are gonna go and get pizza, and we set it and got our pizza, you get us our pizza, we sit and we talk, that's a date. I'm happy. I'm literally, why men act like it's so much to like keep a woman happy is so crazy to me.
Question about
Hold on. Hey, Jesus, I'm in church for you. Look here.
Yeah.
The reason being, I agree with your statement, but
Who's thinking?
Jacoby.
Oh, okay.
But the reason, I'm sorry, Jaewiththelocks, my bad. But the reason why I somewhat disagree with it, because some women make it seem like you gotta spend a bag.
Those women.
But that's who y'all be going.
Exactly. I was just getting ready to say that.
That's it.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yes. Cause y'all dudes be saying that they don't want, I don't want no chick with no fake boobs and no fake ass and all this weave and hair. But that's exactly what they go after.
I mean, be liking the pictures.
Hard. You got the hard. But that type of shit, we get it hard. You know what I'm saying? It be hard for us just to get a dude just to say, damn, you look real nice today. But a chick that walked through with all this hair and fake booty or all her brains hanging out her shorts and whatever, a lot of men give them type of women more attention. Even though some men say, well, she's showing everything, you already know what I want. Lie. You wife them type. And then you wonder why you going through all the bull crap. Man, I done seen a lot of brothers done wife them types, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Knowing that they a hoe and they still wife them.
You can't do
And but you know what? Oh, go ahead.
No, I just had a question what she said. So what if it's a guy, right? And like y'all talking and he brag on like he lived this type of lifestyle and it's like it's big. No, he really lived that type of lifestyle. But when he come to take you out or what he like to do or what he done touch this girl at, but when it come to you, he said he want to do, I had this happen to me, he said he want to do something free or go to the beach or do these simple things with you. Not that it really mattered, but it's just a point of why I gotta be this with me, but you're telling me this is what you normally do.
Right there, that's a red flag. That's a red fucking flag. If a man come to me and he tell me about all the shit that he did with another woman, I'm turned off and I already done put you in the friend zone.
And not only that, but he's lying. He's trying to grab you. So he's trying to bait you and pull you in. If he can't do it with you, he ain't did it with them. He ain't did it with them.
exactly what I
You
just
trying to
said.
use that gift to
He
gab.
not like that. He ain't doing it like that. Because at the end of the day, they can be. So listen, one thing about men, what we can definitely do, we can make it look good.
Gift to
This was
gab.
said in response to what she said. Like I said the same thing to a guy. I said, okay, if you want to see me so much, I don't really do to just coming over and he stay with his mama, come chilling in your mama crib, none of that. Take me out. Let's go out. Let's have fun. I like that. Then we could bond. And then that's what he said to me in response to that. Why you had to ask? I feel like you telling me I was gonna do it anyways. Man, look, I don't want to do all this because in the past I done spent all this money and it ain't going nowhere.
Oh, but then he doesn't want to get together.
Yeah.
Just go on. Just leave him alone.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. To do a couple free things like our first couple dates, I probably would not have a problem because I'm the queen of Groupon. I will. If I'm planning a date, I'm definitely going. I'm going to Groupon, or I'm finding something that's either free or extremely cheap. Because I know it's fun at the end of the day, and the whole experience is us being together. I want to be with you. You want to be with me. I'm getting to know you. You getting to know me. And that's it. I wouldn't have a problem with like free dates. Going for a walk on the beach, because anybody will tell you, I listen more than I talk. Whatever. I listen more than I talk. So during my free dates, I'm about to get to know whether you worth the rest of my time or not. That's what you're supposed to be doing on the first few conversations, the first few dates. You're supposed to be trying to figure out if this person worth your goddamn time. So a person not coming into your life on those first few dates and saying, oh, I'm about to drop the bag on you real quick. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. To me, that's okay. Because obviously there's some men out here, and I would want a man that understands the value of himself. You know what I'm saying? If a man coming out and out the gate, he dropping money on me, I'm going to look at him sideways. Like, what you trying to distract me with? Like, what are you trying to get me? You know how they say, oh, when the government is doing something major happens, they want you to look over here so that you're not looking here. Yep. What are you trying to distract me with over here that I'm not paying attention to whatever you really want me to see? Most people, when they dropping money on you too early or too fast, they trying to make sure that you don't actually listen to them. Especially if you're a woman, and that we just keep it real. If you're a woman in a certain financial status, trust and believe they don't figure out whether you got it or whether you don't got it, and they gonna throw the money at you real quick because they know. I can't look at this man. He's over his desk. They know already whether you gonna be watching the dollar or paying attention. I pay attention to everything. A person that give like he too. Oh, I'm about to take you out, and I'm about to.
Well, look, if he says he gonna do it, he ain't gonna do it.
No, but man, listen. The older you get, words don't matter less than actions. Yeah. It's actions over words.
Maybe I just go ahead and sing you something I don't even care.
Actions over words. A man will tell you 1,001 million times. Oh, when I get it, don't worry, you got it. Oh, I'm finna send that shit. Don't worry about it. Just check for it in 2 weeks. Child, 2 years will pass by and you'll be sucked into them same words. If a man come off rip feeding you a bunch of, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, like what Lil Wayne said. Real G's move. Real people move like G's like lasagna. No.
Oh, it's silent.
Huh? Yeah. You got me. I'm probably getting that side high that you got going on there.
I was right?
Yeah.
Oh, because y'all stopped like I was.
Like, the lasagna threw me off a little bit. So
you thinking about the gin?
I have to stay quiet. I ain't gonna feel like I was the dumb one in the room.
That's all
stay
like,
quiet. Yeah.
I got it wrong? Okay, yeah. I would take a man who actions like go hard. Now, do not get me wrong. As a woman, especially because I feel like every woman has to figure out what their love languages are. I'm just going to put that out there. You have to know, like, what your love language range is. I feel like because one of my love languages is words of affirmation, and I've mentioned this for. Yeah, action says a lot to me, but I also need the balance of words. I need the balance of words. I don't need you telling me, baby, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm looking for the action to follow, and then the action don't follow. No, I need you to do it, and then if there's a complication, there's a breakdown, there's something that took place that requires you to communicate with me, then communicate with me. Period. I don't need you to tell me, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then hey, don't worry, give me some time, I'm gonna do that. No, do it. And if I ever have an issue, or you ever have an issue, come to me and let's communicate about it. Let's work through it. Let's put it behind us together. Most men, they talk too much on the wrong shit and don't do enough on the wrong shit. Swap it. Do, and then when there's an actual problem, talk. Don't shut down when there's a problem and then you over here talk about, oh, she said that I don't cook enough. You sit up here with the dumb look on your face the whole conversation, then all of a sudden I come home from work and you done cook. And I'm like, but the other day we kept arguing for hours and hours because I kept asking you, did you understand what I was saying to you? You made it seem like I was just, what was all that about? Like, it's like if you got it and you were gonna do it, then you could have said, all right, baby, I get it. You upset. I don't cook enough. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna take care of it. Conversation over. Men act like women want to argue all day because we got the lung capacity for this shit. We do not.
That's not how conversation ends.
Say it again, Ari.
I think it's their pride.
Exactly.
No, first off, the conversation.
Testify.
Who's talking?
Mine.
iPhone using a look. Charlie not even on.
Oh, it's gonna work.
Hey, wait, this on?
Yeah.
I thought it was still paused.
No.
Alright.
Wait. Okay. Proceed.
You was finna say something?
I totally forgot.
You said it doesn't end like that.
Oh, yeah. I was saying, arguing with women don't just end like, no matter what you do, I got, don't worry about it. Oh, you really got it, huh? You really got it?
Who does that?
Don't worry about it.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
So you communicate. You say, okay, I understand, I got it, and she'll still.
Yeah.
It's probably the way how you said it. Because sometimes y'all be sarcastic, like, yeah, I got it.
But the reason of sarcasm because we understand where y'all coming from and y'all continue. Well, not y'all per se, but we understand where women are coming from. But when it's all said and done, some women are so headstrong and their pride is much bigger than the man's that they gotta have the last word. They gotta walk away with the last sentence. If you don't understand what they saying, they gonna drill it in your head to make you understand it. And if you still understand it, they still gonna talk more shit out there. So that's what happens. That's why
That conversation.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that person.
Oh, okay.
No, when it came, not all of that, but like more so the last word thing. I thought it was a game. I ain't gonna lie, like I did. She was be like, okay, yeah. What now? Like I thought it was a game. I thought that was something that you did do.
Wow.
I'm dead serious. It's like, why is he, every time I say something, he's saying something else. I'm like, well, why is he, okay, I'm going to say something else. But then he'll say something, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say something else. Like, why does he keep saying something after I say, okay, it's over? I'll say, bye, thumbs up. Like, why are we still doing this?
So I read something that says that like women, when they do what she was saying that they do, it comes across as nagging to you all. So that's why y'all block it out and y'all we don't get the response that we're looking for. That men respond more to action. So basically, like it's like she tell you that one time you don't do it, she switched the energy up. Like, is that true?
I can attest to that. You're not wrong from what you're saying. You're very right. Women do that, But the reason that brings us to that conclusion that you're nagging and you're doing all this is because instead of you, what a lot of women do, instead of talking with us, they talk at us. So instead of them saying, hey baby, I feel like we should do this way, or, I feel like it would be better if we did this, such and such, whatever. Some women, they just tell you, oh, you need to do it like this, or you need to do it like that, or you need to turn here, you need to turn there. That's what women do. So that's what makes it seem like they're nagging, because it's always a complaint. And on top of that, the reason why we feel like it's nagging, because it's making us feel less of a man than what we already are. Because we feel like if you continue to complain, if you continue to nag, if you continue to say this, that, whatever, we're going to feel like you complaining about it. And we're going to feel like we got to do whatever we need to do to fix that situation. So that's why we feel like it's nagging and complaining, because we always feel like, okay, she talking about this, I got to fix it. She complaining about that, I got to fix that. Oh, she want this done, I'm going to get that done. You feel me? Because the moment we don't do it, the moment we don't do it, I promise you, the moment we don't do something y'all tell us to do, or the moment we don't do something women don't tell us to do, or the moment we don't say something that y'all tell us to say, or the moment that we act a certain type of way, it's always confusion.
So how can a woman get what she's looking for without having to nag? Because to me, like, just bringing the energy back, that seems like it's like a tit for tat type situation.
You remember what they was talking about with as far as men's pride?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. If you talk with us instead of at us, you'll get a total different response.
No.
See, if you talk to us like we your child, then
you talk to a man that you don't respect like he your child.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time. Talk with him. Yo, baby,
yeah, you got some men that don't do that.
Right, and then I start like, damn, because then I done waited a whole week. I asked you, baby, garbage go out Thursday. Can you please take the garbage out after you finish doing whatever you're doing?
That's what we step in.
I'm gonna say something.
And that's where we step in as the man and say, all right, babe, I got you. And we handle it.
What do I got you mean?
I'm gonna do it.
When?
I'm saying as far as I'm saying as far as that's for the men that actually say I got you and we actually got you.
You got it. They actually.
Now, if you got a man that continues to say I got you and
don't do shit,
that motherfucker ain't shit. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That motherfucker ain't shit.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong with telling him that he pale caca. Yeah.
Hey, that's the first thing I say to a nigga. Kick it. Yeah,
All right, wait. All right, so we gonna end this live because we're getting ready to go to the after party live. It's about to be a birthday out here. I turned 12, y'all. Oh Lord.
I lied. 21 because I want to drink and smoke. I turned.
So we're gonna actually go ahead and end this episode. Thank you for tuning in to Jay with the Locks. I hope you guys laughed, you enjoyed, you joined the conversation. I'm blind, I can't see the comments, but I see something on there. I hope that it was great. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you review it when we put it up on Anchor and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. We put the full episodes on YouTube, so check the YouTube out to get the full episodes. All the bloopers are already included because every live, that's how we do. So we're about to start the after party live. If you want to join that's with a free flow conversation. Tune in, give my sister a shout out, happy birthday at midnight. She's turning 21. Okay, so Tune into the After Party Live and listen to the conversations that we have. It's gonna flow very well. It's some other topics that other people might want to bring up. Something you might already be thinking about. Go ahead, comment, and we'll go ahead and chat it up and chop it up with you. So thank you for tuning in for episode 6 of Jay with the Locks, and you guys have a good night.
Nighty night.